And I found my muse, brighter than the morning sun. Flames burn until the night was done. My faith in love is born again. From the clouds you were heaven sent. I can tell you we're a different breed from the way you looked at me. And there's no place that I'd rather be when I feel your teeth sink into me. I bleed a color that I've never seen, a beauty that makes me complete. You're my white tiger, my white tiger. The first time I saw you standing there, butterflies like a dewy stare, so flawless and original. My heart dropped and I fell for you. Everything I was looking for, like a wave crashing on my shore. Suddenly I couldn't speak. It's like an angel walked into me. And there's no place that I'd rather be when I feel your teeth sink into me. I bleed a color that I've never seen, a beauty that makes me complete. You're my white tiger, my white tiger. As our worlds collide, nothing can keep us from ever leaving this place. As our stars align, they fit together so perfectly. And there's no place that I'd rather be when I feel your teeth sink into me. I bleed a color that I've never seen, a beauty that makes me complete. You're my white tiger, my white tiger. A color that I've never seen, a beauty that makes me complete. You're my white tiger. You're my white tiger, my white tiger. The first time I saw you standing there, butterflies like a dewy stare, so flawless and original. My heart dropped and I fell for you. Everything I was looking for, like a wave crashing on my shore. Suddenly I couldn't speak. It's like an angel walked into me. And there's no place that I'd rather be when I feel your teeth sink into me. I bleed a color that I've never seen, a beauty that makes me.
Would you please stand for the bride? You may be seated. Friends and family, thank you for coming together today to celebrate the love of Matt and Caitlin. Today, we are not only witnesses of their affection for one another, but we're also participants in their new lifelong partnership. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
Her mother and I.
Matt and Caitlin. Marriage, we know, is an act of faith. It's an ever-deepening commitment, as well as a loving union between a man and a woman. Now, it's been described as the best and most important relationship that two people could possibly share. The creation of a single growing entity of spiritual life. Marriage, we know, can be a lifelong unfolding of loving kindness, backed by the will to make it last. There's no limit to the knowing of another person's soul. And when you learn to love one person, then you can truly grow in love for all of humanity. They say that a good marriage must be created, that oftentimes in marriage it's the little things that really do become the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you to each other at least one time a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together, facing the world together as a couple. It's forming a circle of love that gathers in your entire family. Speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude to each other in thoughtful ways. It's having the capacity to forgive and to also forget. It's giving each one an atmosphere in which each of you can grow as individuals. It's the common search for the good and for the beautiful. And it's not only marrying the right person, but it's also being the right partner. Matt, today I have a few questions for you first. Matt, do you promise to love and support Caitlin at all times? To share with her both joys and sorrows? To give her support when it's needed and encouragement when her spirits are low? To be her best friend, as well as her understanding lover, who will encourage her to grow as a person, ever deepening your understanding of her in faithful love? If so, I'd like you to signify that today by saying, I do.
I do.
Caitlin, do you promise to love and support Matt at all times? To share with him both joys and sorrows, to give him support when it's needed and encouragement when his spirits are low, to be his best friend as well as his understanding lover, who will encourage him to grow as a person, ever deepening your understanding of him in faithful love. If so, I'd like you to do the same and signify that by saying, I do. You know what you want. Matt and Caitlin, since you have made these promises, at this time I'm going to have each of you repeat the following vows that you've chosen for one another. So I'm going to ask you to please turn and face each other. Matt, I'm going to have you hold Caitlin's hands, and I'm going to have you repeat after me first. I love you. You are my best friend. Today, I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you. To laugh with you and to comfort you. In times of sorrow and times of struggle. I promise to love you. In good times and in bad. When life seems easy. And when it seems hard. When our love is simple. And when it's an effort. I promise to cherish you. And to always hold you in highest regard. These things I give you today and all the days of our life. Caitlin, as Matt has your hands, I'm going to ask you to do the same and to repeat after me. I, Caitlin, love you, Matt, unconditionally and without hesitation. I vow to love you and encourage you, to trust you and respect you. As a family, we will create a home filled with learning, laughter, and compassion. I promise to work with you, to foster and cherish a relationship of equality, knowing that together we will build a life far better than either of us could ever imagine alone. Today I choose you to be my husband. I accept you as you are, and I offer myself in return. I will care for you, stand beside you, and share with you all of life's adversities and all of its joys from this day forward and all the days of my life. Thank you. At this time, may I have the rings, please? And then grab her hand like I showed you. Great, thank you. Sorry, guys. Matt and Caitlin, the ring is an unbroken circle. It is a symbol of eternity. It's made of an element which is least tarnishing and most enduring. These rings that you've selected for each other are not only beautiful, but they are a symbol and a reminder of your vows here today. They are to constantly show how lasting and imperishable your vows are that you've made to each other. Matthew, I'm going to ask you to please take this ring. I'm going to ask you to place it on the finger of your bride. And then I'm going to ask you to please hold it in place and repeat after me. Just as this circle is without end, my love for you is eternal. Just as it is made of an indestructible substance, my commitment to you will never fail. With this ring, I take you to be my trusted confidant and my partner for life. Caitlin, if you'll just turn his hand right over, I'm going to ask you to do the same. Place that ring on the finger of your groom, and then I'm going to ask you to hold it in place and repeat after me. Just as this circle is without end, my love for you is eternal. Just as it is made of an indestructible substance, my commitment to you will never fail. With this ring, I take you to be my trusted confidant and my partner for life. Go ahead and hold hands a second. At this time in the ceremony, the bride and groom have chosen to do a branding ceremony as a symbol of their unity. So I'm going to ask our help to come forward. As a sign of their love for each other, the intertwining of their lives, and the fire that burns within the soul for each other, gathered together among friends and family, they are going to brand this hide in just a moment together. Branding is a tradition that signifies identity and a sense of belonging. A brand means history, family, and the love that started it all. This brand will be on display in their home to show their devotion to each other today, tomorrow, and for the rest of their lives. To help them find their way back home if ever lost in the turbulent storms of life. To remind them of love and support that each of you have given them today and that you continue to give each and every day. And as this brand, once forged, cannot be undone, so shall their promise to each other stand the test of time. Matt and Caitlin, at this time, would you please take the branding iron and mark your initials into the hide? Caitlin and Matt, may your love leave a branded mark upon this world wherever you go, with whomever it is that you may touch with your lives together. Matt and Caitlin, marriage, we know, is a commitment to life, to the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. A joining that is promised for a lifetime. Now, within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and even critic. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller. Memories are fresher. Commitment is stronger. Even anger is felt more strongly, but passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes that life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love to the seasons of life. Now, when two people pledge to love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit that is unique to themselves, which binds them closer than any other spoken or written words. Marriage, we know, is a promise. It's a potential. And it's made in the hearts of two people who love, which takes a lifetime to fulfill. Matt and Caitlin, to make your relationship work, it's going to take love. This is the core of your marriage, and it's why the two of you are here today. It will take trust to know in your hearts that you truly do want what's best for each other. It's going to take dedication to stay open to one another, to learn to grow together. It's going to take faith to go forward without knowing exactly what the future holds. And lastly, it will take commitment to hold true to the journey that you have both pledged here today. So, inasmuch as you, Matt, and you, Caitlin, have consented in marriage, and you've witnessed the same before God and these friends, by the virtue of the authority invested in me as a minister of the gospel, I do now pronounce you husband and wife. Matt, you may go ahead and kiss your bride. Matt and Caitlin, would you please now turn and face your family and your friends?
You can hear my engine humming, coming.
Today, it gives me great pleasure to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Matt and Caitlin Milliken.
With me, take my hand, say I do. I want to go down this road with you. I can't
Get something in your eye there, Bob?
Sitting in the seat with me when I make my dreams come true. It's you, it feels so fine when you take my hand. Say I do. I wanna go down this road with you. I know we can sing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Matthew and Caitlin, thank you all for being present on your most special days. Wedding party, we're taking pictures of this time, so we and family please stay close for these pictures. Everybody else was
I think they're going to take
a meeting
immediate.
here.
I think they're going to take
And reception follows in about an hour inside as well. So again, thank you all for being present on this most special days.
Yeah, I had my dad have off. The mat's on. I was walking down, I was like, I won't say anything much right now.